Hi, this is Damien. Hope you're doing well, and welcome to another video in our series. I've taught English in Australia and overseas for over 10 years. And one thing that I found is that many students find it really difficult to start a conversation with a stranger and engage in small talk. They may be able to put together complex sentences, maybe even spell long, difficult words. But when mingling with someone they don't know and they're forced to use English to communicate, suddenly they freeze. Seems like there's a big, thick layer of ice between them. To break the ice, learning and remembering each other's names is always an important first step. You can start with introducing yourself. Hi, my name is blah, 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 and I blah, blah, blah. Always have your answers ready. For that second blank, you can actually prepare a few different options. And try and be interesting.
Hi, my name is Nathan, I'm 19 and I'm a Pisces.
Hello, my name is Jason and I'm from China.
I'm Helen and I can see the future.
Hi, my name is Ziran and I'm a cat lover.
Hi, I'm Ivani and I work in retail.
Hi, my name is Datu and I hate ice-breaking activities.
See, apart from your nationality and career, there's so much you can talk about, such as your star sign, pets, dreams, hobbies, things you like, things you don't like. Have answers ready for these topics and it will be the perfect start. Now what? You've built up some important points to connect you with this new friend. Now you can ask some more questions to keep the conversation going. Do you need some ideas for questions you can use to start small talk conversations with? Here are some random discussion questions. They're general, common, and won't involve too much concern related to what might be considered sensitive or personal questions. Remember, some topics are not appropriate. Political opinions, religious discussions, salary, or any other similar controversial topics.
Try to memorise a few casual topics when meeting someone new. What brought you here today? How do you know so-and-so, maybe the host or organiser of the event? What do you think about the event or the weather or something in the news? How's your day going today? What do you like to do in your free time? Do you like the food here today? What do you think about this place, this campus, this restaurant? Have you seen any movies or read any good books lately? Do you have any hobbies that you like to do? So Zuran, what brought you here today?
Oh, I come from a webinar on English.
Excellent. And what did you think of the presenter?
She was all right.
And so how's your day been going today?
Pretty good. Nothing special.
And what do you like to do in your free time?
I like to stay at home and baking.
So do you like the food here today, Datu?
Yes, the food is very good, though it is a bit spicy. Yes.
What do you think of the surroundings? What do you think of this area?
Nothing too special about it. My office is just around the corner.
Have you seen any movies or read any books recently?
Yes, the new Nolan film, Tenet? Yes. Funny enough, we are walking backwards now for some reason. Yeah.
Excellent. And do you have any hobbies or things you like to do in your free time?
Hobbies, yes. I really like fishing. Fishing in Australia is very, very fun.
Excellent. Thank you.
Many students told me that the communication stops at this point. When you give your answers to these questions, it can be hard to know how to continue. I would like to introduce a special skill to help you get through this awkward time: small talk. Small talk is how people get to know each other at work or at social events. It's an important but overlooked skill. It's also an important skill for students to master. When you ask your first question and get some replies, you can now ask some follow-up questions. Simply go over who, when, where, why, what, and how. You should already know this, but it's good to have these words fresh in your mind.
So do you have any hobbies that you like to do?
I love comic books.
Really? Who's your favourite comic book author?
Stan Lee.
Excellent. Do you have any comics that you've read recently?
Yeah, Incredible Hulk.
Oh, and when do you normally read your comic books?
before bed.
Do your parents have any problems with you reading comics?
They're okay, I think.
And do you prefer to read online or paper comics?
Paper.
And where do you get your paper comics from?
Comic fan club.
Excellent, thank you.
Thank you.
With every answer you get, you can keep asking the who, what, when, where, how questions. Therefore, the conversation can basically go on forever, if you like. Here are some other questions that you can ask to keep your small talk going on. When you're asking someone to give their opinion, it's good to ask an open question. Questions that start with W or H. Some common forms are, what do you think about so-and-so? Or what's your opinion about this or that? Would you rather is another fun, quick warm-up activity that you can do with your new friend for talking about giving an opinion about something serious or something silly. For example, would you rather? Would you rather eat something healthy or unhealthy? Would you rather be Superman or Spider-Man? Would you rather go back into the past or into the future?
Would you rather eat healthy food or unhealthy food?
I would rather eat unhealthy food because they make me happy, they fill me up, and I can eat anytime, just like these Oreos. Strawberry and chocolate.
So, would you rather be Superman or Spider-Man?
I'd rather be Superman because I can fly and wear a cape.
And would you rather go back into the past or into the future?
Definitely the future, so I can see my future family, grandchildren. Yep.
When you look back at your conversation with your partner, you'll realise that you've talked for 5 minutes already and you've already asked a few decent questions. Isn't that amazingly easy? Your task is now to keep the conversation going. If you're doing small talk, here are some good tips. Learn how to be an excellent conversational partner and avoid that awkward silence. If your conversation is dying, you can keep the conversation going by returning to an earlier topic. You can say, hey, earlier you said blah, blah, blah. Tell me more about that. This lets your new friend know that you're a good listener and that you're interested in what they have to say. Expand what you say by giving details rather than just a short, direct answer to a question. For example, if someone asks you about a holiday or a vacation, don't say, it was great, and leave it at that. Those kind of answers are mostly conversational killers. Tell them a few highlights. It was great. I hadn't seen my family for a year, so I spent most of my time catching up with everyone. This isn't so long that someone who isn't interested will get bored, and it opens up new areas for questions if the listener wants to know more. Just remember, nobody likes to listen to someone who is only talking about themselves. Give your conversation partner 1 or 2 details and then leave it to the other person to follow up on that if they're interested. Support what you say with details and examples. Just as in writing, you sometimes need to prove what you say. You can use phrases in speaking that you use in writing. Some examples include, in my opinion, I think, for example, or for instance. To elaborate. Summarising what you hear is a great way to confirm your understanding of the conversation. This is something that native speakers do, especially at work or if some type of commitment is being made. To summarise a conversation, state any important facts or information as well as any agreements that have been made. For example, I'll email that report to you by 5 p.m. this Friday. This short sentence checks several details. The report will be emailed and not printed. The due date is this Friday, not next Friday, and you have until the end of the day to complete it. If anything is in your summary that's incorrect, the listener should correct you. Oh, don't rush, you have until Monday to finish it. And if you're not sure that you heard something correctly, you can say, if I understand you correctly, or, so what you're saying is, the person you're talking to will confirm or deny what you say. Finally, let's pay some attention to the way that we speak. Body language. In Australia, we tend to appreciate people with confidence without overdoing it. Even though your English might not be perfect, when we speak face to face, we generally stand about an arm's length away, but the distance will likely be less when you're standing side by side. Eye contact is generally considered important in gauging sincerity and trustworthiness, although it should be noted that Aboriginal Australians are less comfortable making eye contact, which may be seen as overly confrontational. Touching someone on the shoulder or on the arm when speaking to make a point is generally acceptable. Other physical contact should remain minimal until you get to know the person better. In a business or formal context, most people will shake hands as a greeting. In a more familiar situation or amongst family or friends, a kiss on one cheek or both cheeks between a man or a woman, or between two women, but not usually between two men, is quite common. Australians are usually quite direct in expressing their point of view, and they expect others to do likewise. But don't forget to do it with tact and respect. Thanks for watching. I really hope all of these tips help. See you in the next episode.